People locator skiptracing.com helps judgment creditors monitor for newly acquired assets, including inheritances, and provides the investigation results needed to enforce against assets that come into a judgment debtor's hands after the judgment is entered, with results in 24 hours or less. A judgment lien attaches to property the debtor owns at the time the lien is recorded and to property they subsequently acquire, including inherited property. When a judgment debtor inherits real estate, a bank account balance, or other financial assets, those assets are generally reachable by the judgment creditor, subject to applicable exemptions. The practical challenge is knowing when it happens. A debtor who inherits from a parent's estate in a different state may receive assets that do not immediately show up in the state where the judgment lien was recorded. Probate records in the state where the decedent died are the documentary trail. But monitoring those records for assets flowing to a specific debtor requires ongoing investigative attention. At peoplelocatorskiptracing.com, our investigations surface probate filings, estate records, and beneficiary designations that may indicate recent or pending inheritance. We identify whether a debtor has been named as a beneficiary in a publicly filed will or trust document, whether they appear as a distributee in an open probate proceeding, or whether they have recently acquired real property through a deed transfer that suggests inheritance or gift. These investigation results allow creditors and their attorneys to position for enforcement before assets are distributed or otherwise deployed. Timing is critical. Assets that pass through a debtor's hands quickly may be difficult to reach after distribution. Our investigations have been supporting active judgment enforcement since 2004. People locator skip tracing. Professional investigations since 2004. Visit peoplelocatorskiptracing.com. Results in 24 hours or less.